Introducing the Mobilograph 24-hour ambulatory blood pressure monitor from Promed, which is part of the Advanced Performance group of equipment. This is how your package is delivered, and contained within is a calibration cert. It'll also come with a user manual for your item, and we will also supply a quick start guide. The unit does come with a large obese cuff, standard cuff, and a pediatric cuff. It will come with a measurement device for obviously selecting the correct cuff for the correct patient, which is vital as part of a 24-hour ABPM measurement. It comes with the unit itself inside in case, and if we take the unit out, we can see the actual 24-hour blood pressure monitor here, the front and back, and you'll see the battery cover as well. So 2 AA batteries are used in this device. It does come with a rechargeable set of batteries for use. It will come with 4 batteries. It'll come with a charging cable, and it'll come with a charger itself. If we now take a look at the software, so we'll set up a new patient, in this case Doe John, and we can fill in quite an extensive amount of information here, but what's required is the name and date of birth. So in this case the 1st of June 1955, and we can also select the gender of the patient, in this case male, and press save. So we will now prepare our device once it's connected either with a cable, infrared or Bluetooth, and it'll connect to our device, allowing us to set up the parameters which will be sent to it for the measurement of your 24-hour blood pressure monitor. So in this case we'll delete the previous measurements that were on the device, and we can send a patient identification for John Doe to the unit, and we can of course change our daytime and nighttime intervals. We can change the frequency of measurement on the device, and we would send this then to the unit, and this will be saved as our standard protocol for it. Again, we can display the measurements on the unit when they're being taken off-site or not, as the case may be. So once these are all set into place, we can then close this off, and then we can take a measurement on the unit. So if we now look at taking a measurement on the unit, you can see here I have the unit connected to the cuff, and if I press start on this and put my arm in a relaxed position, it will start to take the measurement. Normally it will be taken in the surgery, the first measurement, to ensure that there's no problems with the connection of the unit, to ensure everything is connected and put in place properly. And we'll see the systolic diastolic impulse. But what it does is it pumps right up to about 170 millimeters of mercury, and it slowly decreases looking at the oscillations, and from this it'll actually calculate out the systolic and diastolic readings on screen, and it will also display these so you can ensure that there's no problems with the device, and the device can be left out for the patient for your 24-hour session of readings. So the unit is just slowly going down, and from this, like I say, measuring your systolic and diastolic, and they will come up on screen. So now you can see our measurements just starting to come up on screen, so we can see them here, the systolic, diastolic and pulse. And what we would do then after that 24-hour period is download our readings, and we can obviously put them into the correct patient's profile. This will then bring us into the correct patient, and from here, okay, we can also enter our day and nighttime intervals if they've changed. So if you know what time they've gone to bed and what time they've gotten up, you can also attach in additional comments, and then you'll press save on this. and are we sure this information, the information on the unit wants to be deleted? In this case we are. Quite sure we're happy, all the readings have come in, and it'll import all the data. So if we go into the blood pressure here, go down to our particular reading and the date we wanted, you can see your table of measurements come up here, and it'll bring in your systolic and diastolic. You can see obviously it's different graphical representations, be it graphs, pie charts. So there are many different options here as to what way we look at a report. Again, this is a full report, so you'll have your standard deviation, you'll have various other information about your readings over the period of time. You also have pulse wave analysis, and again here we can tailor our report to look at various different pieces of information, print off to a standard page, or we can save it down as a PDF file. A PDF file then is named accordingly, so for the data measurement, the patient's information, and the ID of the patient. And if we have a look at the PDF file here with the report, this is what can be attached to your patient management system. Okay, so in this case it's maybe 4 or 5 pages, but again this can be tailored to your specific needs. Again, you'll have a full list of measurements. Thank you for watching our product overview. For further information, please free phone 1800 619 619 or look up promed.ie.